After witnessing Hank and Jessica's affair in chapter 401, Serenity goes back to her room and notices that her face has a peculiar glow. After dismissing it, she chooses to take a shower before preparing breakfast for Zachary. To make arrangements for Sony to be escorted to her store, she remembers Mrs. Lane and gives her a call. Serenity urges Mrs. Lane to make sure Liberty is safe while riding her bike to work, since she is worried about her sister. Serenity discovers her 2-night-long sketch of a golden hairpin that she had made as a sample for her online store is missing from her dresser after the call. She tries to remember who might have taken it, confused, but then she remembers that Zachary had been in her room the night before when she had carried her upstairs. For him to accept a simple sketch, though, is incomprehensible. Serenity considers inquiring about it, but she decides not doing it anymore because she doesn't want to create any misunderstandings. In the event that it is necessary, she accepts the notion of redoing the sample. With determination, she continues to prepare breakfast to give to Zachary, who had been up all night and still had to get to work. Serenity works up the nerve to inquire about the drawing on her dresser while eating breakfast with Zachary. He thinks for a moment, then replies, complimenting her on how well she had sketched it and drawing a comparison to a photograph. When he nonchalantly suggests flushing it down the toilet, though, Serenity is startled by his admission. When Zachary took Serenity to her room the night before, she suddenly sat up and puked over his palm, leaving her confused and dumbfounded. He reached for what he believed was a tissue in an effort to wipe himself, but it turned out to be her filthy drawing. He threw it out with the other tissues without comprehending its importance. When Serenity discovers that she had actually puked the night before, something she had no memory of, she is left speechless. Now that the mystery of her drawing's disappearance has been resolved, she is left feeling conflicted about everything.